Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion. We are reading again out of the book of Exodus, this time reading chapter 20, verses 12 through 20. Hear now these words. Honor your father and mother, so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house, nor shall you covet your neighbor's wife, or his male or female servant, his ox or donkey, or anything else that belongs to your neighbor. When the people saw the thunder and lightning, and heard the trumpet, and saw the mountain in smoke, they trembled with fear. They stayed at a distance and said to Moses, "Speak to us yourself, and we will listen, but do not have God speak to us, or we will die." We're wrapping up this examination of the Ten Commandments, and we spent a lot of time on those first four, but these last six, we just kind of blitzed our way through them. All these things that are about how we should treat those that are around us. And you see, the reason for this is that God started with the relationship with Him and the barriers that stand in the way. And then He says, here's what you need to do to not create barriers among those that you live with, your family, your neighbors, those that are around you. And these are the basic rules of good conduct. But the part that I really want to focus on is not so much the second half of these Ten Commandments, but the amazing thing that happened as Moses comes down from the mountain. Did you catch it? Moses comes down from the mountain, and because of all the thunder, all the lightning, all the smoke, the people are scared. They are frightened, and they say, "Moses, we'll listen to you, but we don't want God speaking to us." Wow. We don't want God speaking to us. These Ten Commandments are intended to erase the barriers between us and God, and what has happened? They put the barriers up out of their fear. My friend, I want to tell you that today, if you are able to put down your barriers to engage with God, you don't need to be afraid. The reason the people were afraid was because they didn't have a relationship with God. That's the only reason for us to be afraid of God now. God is the God of love, and God opens to us the opportunity to be engaged with God and to know the love of God fully surrounding us. And yes, God is an awesome God. God is a fearsome God. Like the way that C.S. Lewis does it in the Narnia stories. Aslan, who represents Jesus Christ, the Pevensie children have come into Narnia, and they hear about Aslan, the great lion, and they ask Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, "Is he a tame lion?" And the beavers laugh and say, "Tame? No, he is not tame, but he is good." My friends, this is who our God is. Our God is an awesome, fearful God, but He is a good God, and He wants a relationship with you and with me. So let down your barriers and allow God's love to be poured out into you and through you to others. And maybe, just maybe, we will experience the opportunity to be as good as God is. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily devotion.